Hello and welcome to Dr. Varsha Gaitundai's channel. In this video, we shall talk about Purple Revolution in Agriculture. You may be knowing many revolutions. There are about 16 revolutions so far recorded in India, and we shall discuss one by one about it in the later slides. First, the story of Purple Revolution in agriculture begins by giving up the age-old traditional farming of maize crop, where 200 progressive farmers residing in the vast hilly slopes of Jammu and Kashmir's Doda district, which have successfully embraced aromatic lavender cultivation that is comparatively more profitable, thereby starting the Purple Revolution in the district. It is one of the paths of fulfilling Prime Minister's dream of doubling the farmers' income by 2022. The aim is to increase the income of small and marginal farmers with primary focus of research on drug discovery from natural products. The Council of CSIR, that is Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, initiated Aroma Mission to popularize the aromatic crops and provide end-to-end technology and value addition solutions to farmers across the country. There are about 16 revolutions, as I told, and the Purple Revolution is the 17th revolution. First and foremost revolution encouraged in India was the Green Revolution. This was given by M.S. Swaminathan in India. Integration of ecological principles in technological development was Evergreen Revolution. This was also coined by M.S. Swaminathan. Protein revolution was given by for higher production, where technology driven second revolution it is also called as. This was coined by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Arun Jaitley, who was ex finance minister. Then yellow revolution related to oilseed production, especially for mustard and sunflower. The term was coined by Sam Pitroda. Petroleum products related revolution is black revolution. Blue revolution is related to fish production, which was coined by Arun Krishnan. Then for brown revolution, it is about leather, cocoa, non-conventional products. Golden fiber revolution is all about jute production. Golden revolution is about fruit, honey production or horticulture development, which was coined by Nirpak Tutej. Then grey revolution is about fertilizers. Pink revolution is about onion production, pharmaceuticals, and prawn production. This was coined by Durgesh Patel. Silver revolution was about it is about egg products or poultry production, coined by Indira Gandhi. Then silver fiber revolution is about cotton. Red revolution is about meat production or tomato production, coined by Vishal Tiwari. Round revolution is about potato. Green revolution is about food grains, which I have already discussed. Then white revolution is about milk production, coined by Varghese Kurian, who also bagged food price after MS Swaminathan. Now, here you have one assignment. You should tell when MS Swaminathan was awarded with food prize, then followed by this Varghese Kurian. Next is Operation Greens. This is not a revolution, but something revolutionized in tomato, onion, and potato production, which was initiated by FPI in 2018-19, where union budget with the aim to stabilize the supply of tomato, onion, potato, that is shortly called as TOP or top crops in the country. The passion for lavender cultivation began in 2010 when the State Tourism Department introduced it for beautification. But this inspired only few farmers. But in 2016, Center launched Aroma Mission to boost cultivation of plants like lavender, which have aromatic medicinal property. More than 500 farmers shifted to this particular crop cultivation. After 2018, CSIR Aroma Mission, that is Integrative Medicine in the Temperate Regions of Jammu Division, these companies produce lavender extracts from the farmers in Doda and other Jammu and Kashmir districts like Rajouri, Ramban, and Pulwama. Till March 2020, under CSIR Aroma Mission, quality planting material, or shortly called as QPMs, of 8 lakh rooted plants of lavender were provided free of cost to 500 farmers in Jammu regions for about 100 acres of land. Besides giving the technical support, free essential oil distillation facility were provided to the farmers of Bhadwa, and through CSIR IIM interventions, they have produced more than 800 liters of lavender oil worth of 80 lakhs from 2018 to 2020. That means within 2 years, about 80 lakhs revenue was generated. After the Ministry of Science and Technology's initiative, which has started paying rich dividends to small farmers, the local entrepreneurs have also started encouraging lavender producers by providing them the required infrastructure at their doorsteps to extract oil and appropriate market to sell it. IIM CSIR decided to help the farmers based on their economic infrastructure and conceptual needs. The institute has installed 5 distillation columns in different villages of Bhadra, besides providing them access to sell their produce in the international market. There are two economies. The purple economy is divided into two phases. First one is Mission Aroma Phase 1, that is purple economy phase 1, where lavender oil sells from at least 10,000 rupees per liter, where the scientists of CSIR, IIIM, the two bodies responsible for taking aroma mission forward. Under this mission, which was launched to move their important aromatic oils to homegrown varieties, first time farmers were given free lavender samplings, and those who have cultivated lavender before were charged 5 to 6 rupees per sampling. The thing is very simple. Before, in 2010 only, the lavender cultivation was promoted by tourism department in Jammu and Kashmir, but the original thing started from 2016, where 5 to 6 rupees per sampling were charged for each sampling of lavender. But after 2018, under aroma mission phase 1, the samplings were provided free of cost. Then the farmers get help from this particular institute, IIM Jammu, to sell their produce. Mumbai based companies like Ajmal Biotech Private Limited, Aditi International, and Navnetri Goagamika, which manufactures aromatic products like candles and aroma oils, are their primary buyers. Coming to Aroma Mission Phase 2. From February 2021, this particular institute, that is CSIR IIM, announced this particular phase after the success of first phase. The inauguration was attended by farmers from Uttarakhand, Nagaland, and Assam. Phase 1 was all about the increased production by providing free samplings in Jammu and Kashmir state only. That means now it became union territory. That's a different case. But that was a limited thing to Jammu and Kashmir. But now, under phase 2, it is extended, or the inauguration was attended by many different state farmers like Uttarakhand, Nagaland, and Assam. Means the phase 2 is aiming to extend the lavender area to different cool states across India. Impressed by this success story, Uttarakhand authorities invited some of them to train their farmers. The mission is to increase lavender cultivation to 1,500 hectares within 3 years to maintain the genetic purity of good lavender samplings. The farmers were skilled in vegetative propagation with the collaboration with the State Horticulture, Floriculture Department, and SKUAST. At present, large-scale lavender cultivation is limited to Jammu and Kashmir, but Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, and Uttarakhand are also encouraging farmers to take up lavender. Now up to now, we talked about the uh, Purple Revolution basis, Mission Aroma Phase 1, Phase 2. Now we should know about lavender. What is it? How it is important in our economy? Is it our own crop or from other country, like that? So first of all, we shall see some of the biological, taxonomical, and basic things about lavender. Name lavender comes from the Latin word lavare, means to wash or to bath. There are approximately 20 species of lavender with hundreds of various genotypes differentiated by variations ranging from growth form to chemical composition of essential oil. English lavender, Lavendula Angustifolia, is the most widely cultivated species. The common narrow leafed variety grows about 1 to 3 feet height with a short but irregular, crooked, much branched stem covered with a yellowish gray bark which comes off in flakes and very numerous erect straight broom like slender blunty quadrangular branches like that. Flowering is generally from mid to late June to early July in some places, but it also extends up to October November in some other places. Coming to the taxonomical description, kingdom is Plantae, order Lamiae's, family Lamiaceae, subfamily Nepentodiae, tribe Ocime, genus Lavendula, and different species are Lavendula species, Lavendula angustifolia. There are many species, about 23 species are there. The economic parts are flowers. Pollination system is cross pollinated. Plant habit is perennial. That means it won't complete its life cycle within 1 year or 2 year. Plant height is 40 centimeter and up to 1 meter. Origin is mountainous regions of Mediterranean regions of Europe. That means this crop is not native to India. It was introduced long back. Adapted in India to low rainfall areas and on the slopes of hills of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh. Coming to some of the historical perspectives, this was a favorite ingredient in herbal baths of both Greeks and Romans. During the Middle Ages, it was considered as herb of love and was used as an aphrodisiac. It was also believed that a sprinkle of lavender water on the head of a loved one would keep the wearer caste. Due to its insecticidal properties, lavender was strewn over floors in castles and sick rooms as a disinfectant and deodorant. Lavender was used as an ingredient in smelling salts and was used to disinfect wounds during wartime. Other historical uses include embalming corpses, then curing animal lice, taming lions and tigers, repelling mosquitoes, snuff flavoring, and as an ingredient of special liquors and varnishes. Culinary use include flavoring vinegars, jellies, salads. Medicinal uses are many like curing headache, hysteria, nervous dystrophy, then colic, cough, apoplexy, etc., joint pain, and all those things. Coming to the phytochemistry of lavender, the oil contains up to 40% of linolyl acetate and 30% of linalool. Linalool is a terpene alcohol that is non toxic to humans yet naturally antimicrobial. Linolyl acetate. Its acetic ester has a pleasant, sweet, fruity aroma which along with its antimicrobial properties makes lavender unique. Other constituents of the oil are aceanol, pinene, limonene, geranol, and some tannins. Lavender oil is suitable for all proportions of alcohol. Here, different species and their properties are explained in a proper way. If you want more information, you just go through this slide. So we were talking about the essential oil because as we know lavender gives us essential oil, we should know what is essential oil. Essential oils are obtained through mechanical pressing or distillation process which are concentrated plant extracts that retain the natural smell and flavor of their source. Example, about 100 kg of lavender flowers are needed to produce 500 grams of lavender oil. That means huge amount of raw material is required to obtain a little amount of essential oil. Each essential oil has a unique composition of chemicals and this variation affects the smell, absorption and effects on the bare body. The chemical composition of an essential oil may vary within the same plant species or from plant to plant. Synthetic oils are not considered as true essential oils. Coming to cultivation of lavender, when choosing a lavender cultivar, the first decision is to distinguish between use of essential oil products, then cosmetic manufacturing, sale of restaurants like salad, food flavoring, sachets, tea, potpourri, soaps, or sale of ornamental plants. Levantine varieties, that is Lavendula into intermedia, like hybrids, produce both highest yielding of the flowers and highest concentration of essential oils per acre. Lavendins produce large, long stemmed flowers which are slightly grey in color, while English lavender, that is Lavendula Angustifolia varieties, produce shorter stemmed flowers with a blue color when dried. English lavender varieties are better suited for dried flower production, and lavendin varieties for commercial production. It is strongly recommended to set up trial area of approximately 200 plants, each with selected cultivar to determine quality and yield before planting on large scale. There are early, mid, and late season flowering varieties available. Lavender grows best in light soil, sand, or gravel in a dry, open, or sunny positions. Lavender requires good drainage and performs a warm, well drained loam with a slope to the south or southwest. The varieties are susceptible to frost injury. English lavender varieties prefer chalky soils, whereas the Laventine varieties require slightly more acidic soils. There are mainly five types of propagation methods practiced, like seed propagation, cutting, layering, tissue culture, and field propagation or field culture. As most of the lavender varieties are clones, vegetative propagation like cutting, layering, and division of roots is highly recommended to retain desirable traits. Propagation by seed creates overlapping traits and further variation within cultivars. Plants grown for seeds are variable in growth habit, color, and essential oil composition and are unsuitable for commercial harvesting. Lavender is mainly propagated by cutting, layering, and division of roots because many lavender varieties are not winter hardy and some exhibit poor rooting ability. Careful choice of cultivar is recommended. Average optimum rooting is 8 to 10 centimeter long, cutting from 1 year old, planting set in open beds in October to November. Coming to climate for lavender cultivation, the ideal condition is cool winters and cool summers. Lavender is a temperate plant and can't tolerate drought and frost conditions. More yields are obtained when cultivated in higher altitudes. The crop requires good sunshine as well. In case of poor light condition, less yield of flowers and reduced essential oil content is obtained. Light, well aerated, dry, and calcareous soils with slope rich organic matter is best for cultivation. Lavender is very sensitive to waterlogging. Ideal pH is 7 to 8.3. Best part is it can be cultivated even on poor soils and eroded soil. It does not require much water or fertilizer, and cow dung is enough for the growth. Lavender crop responds well to fertilizer if you provide. Recommended dose is about 100 kg of nitrogen, 40 kg of phosphorus, and 40 kg per hectare is potassium. Propagation the through seed, it is recommended during November and December. Temperature suited is maximum 14 to 15 degree. Then yield, the oil quality and yield depend on variety, soil, agroclimatic conditions, and the process of distillation. Under optimal medicinal or herbal cultivation practices, one can obtain the yield up to 15 kg per hectare with anile content ranging from 1.2 to 1.5%. Finally, coming to the utility of lavender, there are hundreds of benefits of lavender, like it is used for home decoration, air fresheners, essential oils used in massage therapy, then detoxifying the skin, healing wounds, burns, relaxing muscles, good for hair health, curing insomnia, anxiety, nervous feeling. It can aid in relieving bloating, used in perfume industry, in tourism department. It is mainly help in women empowerment, hardy crop under cool conditions where animals like monkeys and cows do not eat and destroy the crop. Lavender water, which separates from oil, is used to make incense sticks. Hydrosol is formed after distillation from the flowers is used to make soaps and room fresheners. Flowering tops of lavender plant yields about 1.2 to 1.5% essential oils, mainly composed of linalool and linyl acetate. Oil is used in high grade perfumes. Lower quality of oil goes for preparation of lavender water, toilet water, and soaps. The different purposes like aromatic, carminative, antispasmodic, then stimulant, cosmetic, culinary, decorative, medicinal, antibacterial, antiseptic. There are various uses. In short, as we can say that lavender cultivation is a breakthrough as it is named as purple revolution in agriculture, where the area can be extended from traditional area of cultivation to non-traditional area where the higher altitudes, slopy land, cool weather and soil conditions are suitable, we can extend to that kind of area. This certainly further help in increasing the country's export and to a reasonable extent to national GDP. This may certainly help to achieve the Atmanirbhar Bharat goal. So friends, if you liked this video, you can hit the like button, keep on subscribing, commenting. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, keep on commenting in the comment section. Thank you. Here in this picture, you can see the lavender seeds. Thank you once again.